And good evening, everyone. Welcome to day 3, vlog number 3, Essen 2018. I just got back. It's been a crazy day. I've seen so many new games. My back hurt from making pictures of all the new hot stuff, but it was totally worth it. I really had a great game. I even managed to play 2 different games. One of them I will introduce to you today. First, now let me tell you a bit how my day went. First off, I was very early at the fair, and I was able to again look at how everything is being built, which of course is fun to look at, but it's mostly other people working, which is fun, of course, and seeing how everything comes together and how everyone is thinking about how to make their games stand out. But most of the day I was in function of being member of the press, which is fun. I got to see all the new stuff. I have a little video that I'm going to show you right now, and we'll talk after that. It's only pictures, but I put some music under it, so you've got a little feel of what it's like. Here it goes. we are back. Yes. I mean, it's a lot of pictures and it goes by so fast, but I just wanted to give you a bit of an idea. There is this huge room in just for press. You cannot enter it as a normal person, and it is filled with tables, and every publisher has got just one half of a table to present their game, or if you've got more, present your games to the public. And this, I lost 2/3 of the pictures I took. This was just 1/3 of the pictures that I took today. And I was only halfway there of making the pictures I'm halfway through the room. There are 500 more pictures that I could show you. 200 of them failed, but gave me a backache. But sure. Aaron, you were having an observation that games all have become extremely more haptic. Yes. I certainly know what you mean by that. Today I was talking to the designer of Roll for Adventure, which is a game from Cosmos, and he was looking at his own components for the game that he made, and there is this die in it, which is huge, and he looked at it and he was amazed by how that die looked, because it was huge and big, and it looked like a Star Wars Destiny die. And he thought, wow, this feels amazing. I've got it. It feels like you want to roll that die. Yes, why not? Why not put more stuff in there? You've got, 3D stands, minis. The toy factor is much higher these days. And you are so right. There's a game from, I even forgot. From BlackRock Games, which is not one publisher, but they represent a couple of different designers. They have a game called, I forgot the name, a Dino Snack. No, that's not the name, but it's close. And they have that game in 3 different versions. They've got the normal version, which is 20 euros, where you get the game and you just get the game. Then you have one that is huge, which is a $50 or a 60 euros game. And it comes with 2 huge dinosaurs that come with it. But there's also an in-between size for some reason. So you've got 3 sizes of the same game, all for different prices. Some come with minis, some come without minis. Just to please everyone. If you like haptic, if you want to touch stuff, yeah, sure, then you can go and buy that. I like stuff that build up. I like the tree in the game Everdell. There's a tree in it. You build it out of cardboard. Does it have a function? No, but it's cool. I like that it's there. Yes, and even the Grizzled was originally just cards, and now it's 3D cardboard. That's what happens. I don't know where this will end. Maybe someday we will all go back to just having cardboard chits as resources, and I don't hope so, because I really like it, and I feel that it draws people to the table that we're playing, even people that are not into board games. Normally they would just walk on and think, oh, they're crazy, but now they're interested, looking at it. What's this? This is a pebble. A pebble. Okay, why would you not make it just stone? No, it is a pebble and a twig, and it's not even wood anymore. It's all specified and all made look nice, and I encourage that. I do have to say that the stands and those half a table that publishers have to present their games, they make it extra nice. If you have a game that is somehow set in some kind of Arabian world, why not put a shiny lamp with that setting just to present the game? It looks nice. And some of the booths are huge, and they take time to make a background picture and just put some fluff there, all to sell the game and get more attention to it. And of course, it works. It works definitely. Do you think publishers are going for more for the gateway game look and feel to expand the market beyond the current gamer market? I have to read that again. Do you think publishers are going more for the gateway game look and feel to expand the market beyond the current gamer market? Yes, Mark. Hi, nice that you're here. I think that entry level games are always good because some people just will just stay at that entry level game. If you are into board games or if you own a board game, if you own Carcassonne, that doesn't mean that you're automatically starting to get into more and more difficult games because people always will have the problem that it's hard to find other people to play with, and that it's good to have that entry level games and just to spread out. I mean, when I have guests or when I had guests 4 or 5 years ago, when I wasn't that much into board games, I would always bring a different game out for not only for different people, but I've got the same people come over. They said, "Oh, that was a fun game we played last time," and I said, "Yeah, but we're not playing that now. We're playing something new." And I want to cater to them for not playing that much, but have a different idea. Today I played Orbis from Asmodee, I want to say. I think it's Asmodee, yes. Orbis, which is another easy to grasp, but and not hard to figure out. Yeah, it might be a little bit harder than Gateway Game. I've played it once in a two-player version, but it's new, it's different, it keeps me excited, and even to play it with people who are not that much into games. And another thing that I'm thinking of right now is if there's a game that I have played a bunch, and I don't mean like 2-3 times, but I mean 10-15 times, and I play with someone else, they have no chance. And I don't really have someone to play with because I already know what everything does, what the best moves are, and I like it to find it out with the people I'm playing with. So I don't know if this answers your question, but I think we need gateway games or entry level games more and more, not only to get new people into the market, but to hold on to the people that already kind of step their toes in. And I like family games just as harder Euros. So yeah, that's what I think. And Aaron is not complaining, by the way. Everdale is a great example. Thank you. Good evening, Björn. Nice to have you here. Robert. Hi, Robert. Does it seem like more companies are doing 2 editions, a deluxe and a regular? Thanks for the live chat. Yeah, you're welcome. I want to say yes. Games get different versions. Like I said, this game, I really want to find out the name now, but I'm all by myself today, so I cannot Google at the same time. But yeah, there is 3 versions of one game, and you don't need it. There's a big version for Azul. There is, what we have. 2 versions. Everdell, again, maybe another good example, because it comes in the deluxe edition, and it comes as a normal edition. And yeah, if it sells, then people will continue producing it. Yeah. Hi, Mr. O'Toole. Hi. That is nice to have you here. What did I want to tell you? Today I went to the press conference. More people more booths at Essen this year. They have more room to put everyone in. I think they are on 80,000 square meters, which is 8,000 more than last year. And right now they have just finished the 3rd tier of remodeling the Essen halls, the trade halls, and there is so much room left. And you already see, next year we're going to have this added. There's this whole team from Indonesia who have a big part of Hall 3, which was normally for the huge companies that are already big. But now, whoop, we'll put them inside. And Portal has got 2 booths, one with their cool games and one with the leftovers from last year. I want to call it that. And yeah, oh, it's so huge. Funny thing is that the press conference for the International Spieltage and Comic Action, they do everything in German. For the press conference, if you're not from Germany, there's no need to go there because you will not understand what is being said. I do not get that. I don't know why that is a thing. Your feet are feeling it already, and the show hasn't officially even started. No, it was already a hard day walking around for me as well. Started at, well, I dropped off Mr. Paul Grogan this morning on at his hotel at 8:30, and from that moment on, I was just walking all the way through the booth. The Dice Tower booth is set up. Oh, I came to the booth, and you know what I found there? The Dice Tower booth. I am a dice tower now. There's a dice tower with my dice guy on it. I am so excited. I'm so afraid that no one is going to buy that because they think, who's that guy? It doesn't really look like me. It's got a bow tie, the guy with the red bow tie. That's my dice guy. And I'm very excited that I am a dice tower. There are coasters with my dice guy on it. Oh, please, if you're there, buy a coaster. Just do it for me, just so I don't have the feeling that that I'm yeah, I don't want to be a leftover. But it's so cool. Tom, I know that you're watching. No, you're not, but I thank you so much for creating the dice guy with my face on it. And yeah, it's really nice. What was I doing? Yeah, today we had the press conference. We had that. There was some very good soup. I was very happy with the soup. The bread I did not like that much, but that is not what it was about. Then I went into the halls, like I told you. I will at the end of the video. I'll just put it on again. The pictures that I took today of 1/6 of all the new games that are presented in the downstairs area, and I spent there, well, most of the day, the whole morning from then on. I left there at 3 because the battery of my camera died, and yeah, so I could not take any more pictures. And then I sat down and played Orbis, which was a nice game. It was not that hard. It was entry level, I would say, and yeah, I'm excited where that game could go. It was just a 2-player game. In a 4-player game, I can see more possibilities of scoring points. And then I also played another game, and I want to show you today. I want to try every day to show you a little game. And this one is from no one less than Mr. Klaus-Jürgen Wrede. Yes, and it's called Blocks. This game should have been titled Tetris. And it should, when you open up the box, it should play this music. Ding, 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 ding. It is Tetris. It is a roll and write. And you hand out score pads like this to all the players. And all you need is this and 2 special dice. They all have, both of them have Tetris shapes on it. Like that, all different. There it goes, and the other one is, well, just the same. And you, when it's your turn, when you are the active player, as we know it in roll and writes, then you choose one of those and cross it out on the table. So if you've got those 2, I can choose one. And I can choose where to cross this off. If I do it smart, first off, I will make sure that I will not make, I will not do it like this, because then I would have to cross out that one spot there in the middle, because that will never be filled, because you have to, just like Tetris, the pieces fall down from the top to the bottom. And that is a minus point at the end of the game. You don't want that. So you want to turn it around like that maybe. And what you also want to do is make sure that that hole that is in there, that covers one of the numbers on it. Because if you cover a number with a circle, then you score those points. You also score points if you finish a whole row like that, one of those. The first person to do that gets 4 points. The second person gets 2 points. And, well, that's kind of it. When it's my turn, I can choose one of them and cross it off using the circle as well. The other players, and it doesn't matter how many other players there are, because you can play it with 100 people, I would say. The other players either use the other die, or they use the same one, but don't get to use the hole in it. So they can only cross off all the crosses, so that the circle will be a cross as well. And you continue doing that until 2 players are not able to finish, to write down the shape that they have. It's amazingly fun to play this game. First off, it's Tetris, so you've got that feel, but you want to be perfect. You want to be a completionist. You also race to be the first to finish these, so you get 2 more points at the end of the game. You also want to make sure that you make a round over all those numbers, try to score those, which is probably impossible to do. But hey, if you're smart, if you choose the right tiles and the right tiles come up, then this is a really fun game, and I can really recommend this because, hey, it's a roll and write, and if you like those, well, have a look at Blocks. For me, the Tetris feel gives me a lot of joy. So, yes, it was supposed to be called Tetris, but they could not get the rights to it. There is also another game that is called Bricks. I think it's also spelled a bit weird, by Wolfgang Warsch. I did not have a chance to take a look at that one. This one is published by Norris, and Wolfgang Warsch is, I think, Schmidt Spiele. Yeah. Aaron says, congrats on being a Dice Tower celebrity. You sound like a happy loser. Yes, I am a happy loser. Tonight I went to a industry thing. I because I made this musical look at Essen last year, where I had, if you haven't listened to it, you can find it on my YouTube channel. A song where I took a lot of songs that already exist, and I exchanged the lyrics, and every time a city name comes up, I change it into Essen. So think of New York, but then Essen. Oh, yes, it is a fun. It's a fun song. But the people who run the spiel, they saw that and they said, "Oh, this is cool. We're gonna invite him to our industry gala dinner." And that is where I went. Everything again, well, 99% of the whole evening was again in German. But you've got guests there from all over the world, and they don't understand what's going on. But they got a lovely meal. The food was amazing. But how is it possible that they are not international? How is it possible that they cannot do it? People of Merz Verlag and the people who organized the German Deutscher Spielepreis, please let me do it. I'll host it for you. I'll do it in 2 languages, and we get a co-host with it. One person says it in German and the other one translates it. You can make a great mix out of this and make it understandable for everyone. I could do that. Pick me. I will do it. So that was my evening. After that, I briefly met up with Robert Geislinger at his hotel just to say hi, because we were both wearing a suit, and that was just really nice to to have the both of us look very snaggy and very, very good. And yeah, that's my experience of today. Tomorrow, the first day, it's going to be full. It's going to be everything we want it to be, right? At least that's how I see that. If you have any questions, then this would be the moment, because I am going to hit a button and that will show you again the pictures that I took today, and of all the new games that are downstairs. Like I said, it's 1/6, And if you've already seen it, because I showed it at the beginning, then you can say goodbye and good night, because it's time to go to bed. It's almost 12 o'clock at night here. So you've got an idea what's going on. Yep. That's it from me. Thanks for watching. My name is Dave Luza, and I'll see you tomorrow with a yearly video of the opening of the doors, if they don't open it at a moment that I'm not there, because they tend to open it up half an hour earlier. We will see what happens. Good night, everyone. Good night. Bye-bye.